So it's full time here, and it ends Punjab United 2, Faversham Strike Force 1. We're here with coaches Marv and Lee Roots. We'll start with you, Marv, as you got the mic. What was your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, I thought the game was a little bit bitty. I thought that we deserved to win the game. I thought first half we was a better team. I thought second half they put us under the cosh a little bit with long throws, set pieces, but nothing really troubled us that much. And in the end, yeah, I thought we deserved winners.
Lee, anything else to add on to that?
Yeah, I mean, I know Faversham from competing against them last year, so they've done a good job this year. The gaffer there, and I thought these sort of games can almost be classed as almost like dead rubber games where there isn't a lot going of action within the game, and we score really early at both halves, and I think that kind of precedes where the game goes. But like Marv said, I thought first half was slightly uneventful but very professional from us, and second half they put us under more pressure. I think we have an opportunity that comes off the bar. I think if that goes in at 3-0, it's an easier game. They score a goal from a direct corner, bit wind assist. So, a little bit of a battle. I think it's good for us to have moments where we have to dig in and get the result and get the points, more importantly, for the league table, mate.
Yeah, sometimes you don't play too great, like the way you want to, but 3 points in a day is 3 points. It's what we need at the moment, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Especially after on Wednesday.
Yeah, listen, I think when you lose midweek, that's difficult, and in the manner of losing the player. But I think anytime you take in from a coaching, managerial team and a manager's perspective for Chip, I think anytime you're taking 6 points in a week is really important. We need to be put points on the table. We need to be winning games, and it's really important that we ended this week with a 6 point week for sure.
Especially starting really quick. I think that's most probably the quickest we've started. I think maybe Rustle away was another one, but to start quick, it's always good, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially when we're at home, we want the boys to be firing out the blocks. To be honest with you, I think the other night at Kennerton, I think we started quite slow, and when we're a sort of team that we can't afford to start slow, we need to really put teams on the back foot, start fast, come out with a good tempo. And then you see like the boys we got up front and the wide players we got, we can cause a lot of damage to a lot of teams.
And then obviously Will scoring today as well. Not too sure how it kind of just bounced awkwardly, and then he got a touch.
Yeah. We always tell our wingers to close the back door. So anything that's going around the back stick, we're always telling our wingers, make sure you close the back door, get good contact, and then you never know, you get your just rewards in the end.
Yeah. On to Whitstable now on Wednesday. That's going to be a very tough game, obviously top of the league. I'm not too sure how they've done today. They were 1-0 down at one point. But,
I think they've won 2-1.
1-2-1, fair enough.
Right at the death, yeah.
That's obviously going to be a very tough game, but we know what they're like, really, don't we?
Absolutely. I think, without any shadow of a doubt, we perform better when the opposition is a greater opposition for us. And we've had a lot of games with a lot of pressure where we're expected to be winning these games, and we're fighting on all fronts. So we want to go and compete at Whitstable and see where we're at against what is the top side in the league at this point. And big games to come, but we're competitive in every game. We prep really well for each game, and it's all about momentum and taking that into the next game. And we've got another midweek game and a Saturday game to combat, and the way you win these games is by going into each game brick by brick, and we'll go and prepare for Whitstable, look to take a result and then go again at the weekend.
Yeah, and then obviously we've got the FA Vars coming up soon as well. How crucial is it to get a good run of form going into that? Obviously we've got, I think, another 2 games until the FA Vars first leg. We really need 6 points, don't we?
Yeah. I think it's football. You can't just switch it on and off with football. You really got to go into that FA Vars run with really good momentum. I think the boys are starting to pick up the momentum now. I think they start to realise that it's now business end of the season. The more wins we can get under our belt, the more it sets us up for where we want to be end of the season. So, yeah, I think the boys are really starting to grasp that now.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, cheers, man.